photo included a lot of those former Rocket big men. And I think it's a good fit. He seems to be very comfortable in Houston, and he's part of what is a really good young club.
They've got Matthew Dellavedova. Kevin Love out there with Iman Shumpert. Then there's Irving. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Dwight Howard, of course, signing with Houston last season, he felt the Rockets gave him the best chance to win, saying, "This is a great spot for me, a great town, a great organization. All these young guys are ready, and they were missing one piece. All I've got to do is win now. I'm in the right situation." Kevin, certainly no misgivings on leaving L.A.
The Rockets with an exciting team, Doris. Thanks. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And the Rockets hiring Hakeem Olajuwon to work with Dwight on this move between the Dream and Kevin McHale. That's a wealth of post-scoring expertise for Howard to draw upon. But again, those two guys did it at a Hall of Fame level. Dwight has that potential, but will he put in the work necessary to grow into that type of low post score?
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. They're teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
James checked in for Kyrie Irving. .115 left to play here in the half. Ariza kicks to Brewer. And the shot is good. Brewers got 4 this quarter.
Great teamwork out there, really helping each other out.
Their plan is one. I mean, they're like a symphony. Everybody in harmony and in beat and in rhythm. 5 straight baskets now have resulted because of assists.
To the inside. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Houston with a big group substitution here. Howard's checked in for Dorsey. Terrence Jones comes in for Trevor Ariza. James Harden, he's checked in for Brewer. And it's Terrian for Pablo Prejillo. And now Terry pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And the lead goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team seems to want it.
Oh! Are you kidding me?
That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
And we're through 2 here and a good one. Rockets lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
A lot of action from Irving. He's got 8 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And then some of these passes have been absolutely beautiful, Clark.
Rockets leading by 3. Well, the Rockets, wouldn't you say, are really to be commended, Clark, for rebuilding this team without tearing it down to the studs, or tanking, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I mean, they've improved dramatically with Harden and Howard. But this is a team that's held a winning record in the West now for 8 straight seasons. That's pretty impressive.
It is. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kevin McHale. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. And it's Terry in at the 1. All alone. Ariza kicks to Howard.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe. And the Rockets showed great patience and planning over time, freeing up cap space, acquiring young assets. That enabled them to trade for James Harden and, of course, attract Dwight Howard in free agency, too.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, "I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job." Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you.
And this Rockets team, for all of its success, is still young, still developing that chemistry, but make no mistake, they've elevated themselves from playoff contender to potential title contender. I think exciting times are certainly in store in Houston.
Here is Howard. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And here's Love for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
And Harden with the stuff.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done. Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
And the shot is good.
Well, as long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll continue firing away.
And they are dropping for him. What a game he's having from deep.
Fires from the corner. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Nice shot by Smith. Clark and Steve, neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the third.
That's all building towards what could be a great finish. This will be fun to watch.
Harden with it. Now Smith defending. Harden kicks to Jones. Pass to Howard. No good. Good D by LeBron.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Here is Harden. They push it up 4 on 3. And stolen by Love.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
LeBron and Thompson are up front. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Smith in the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes and cashing in.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Houston.
Brewer hits them both. Here's LeBron. Passes it to Thompson. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Dorsey dishes to Brewer. Buries it from 3-point range. Brewer's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
What a great battle these teams are waging today.
Yeah, you get the feeling, Steve, the game could swing on just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Smith the pass to Dorsey. Dishes it to Brewer. Houston moving it around. It's Terry outside. And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Thompson. That's off target. Not sure why he took that one. And it's Terry off the drive. Here's Dorsey. And he takes that one up and powers it through. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
And you frustrated Stevenson. Well, you know what, Ken?
Come on, Ken. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. And then for Houston, Howard's checked in for Dorsey. Jones comes in for Josh Smith. And James Harden subbed in for Pablo Pujol. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He wants them to pick it up and really go for it right now, saying, no time like the present, gentlemen. Embrace it. Embrace the spotlight, and let's make it happen. Kevin, let's see what they can do.
Jones drives in. Harden has a wide open look. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Love's check in for Cleveland. Now the dish to Brewer. To the middle. It's taken away by Smith. Moving it up. Nails it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Kyrie Irving is simply caught fire.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
If you can count it, he'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that can be huge in a tight game like what we have here.
And Brewer kicks to Tim. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now we've got the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. It's Harden with the drive. Count it!
Yet another bucket in tight for him. That's how he's earning his points today.
Moving again, it's Harden. Smith for 3. Count it!
Boy, they've come out of halftime smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let him fly.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're losing by 3. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
With this much time remaining, they should be able to get themselves a decent shot at the basket. Still, a contested 3 is never an easy shot.
This would tie it. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
Thank you for joining us for this present.